Yo! Alright, so it's the first day of Scorpio. The moon is in Virgo. Let's focus on Scorpio first. This is a phenomenally powerful time, not only because any time with Scorpio energy, like we've been experiencing even for the last couple of weeks with Mercury and Venus being in Scorpio, is powerful, and especially Sun being in Scorpio now for this next lunar cycle, for this next, actually a little bit longer than that, this entire next month. That's powerful in its own right, but to have transiting Uranus and Taurus as it is, and as it will be for the next 7.5, 8 years, is even more powerful. The ability to change, to transform for all of us, especially those with Scorpio and Taurus energy, but really for everybody, is really phenomenal. And the time right now is to focus on, okay, how can I grow as a person? How can I transform? We've already been experiencing Uranus and Taurus opposite Mercury and Venus and Scorpio. And we experienced that especially about 2-3 weeks ago, something like that. But now the sun is at play, and when the sun's at play, everything is, it's a lot of potential for a lot of energy for change. So where we are right here, and especially over the next 4 days, the next week, we're looking at the next 7 days or so. It's a powerful time of transformation, and it's good to ask ourselves long term, how do we wish to transform? How do we wish to grow? What do I wish to let go of? What fears, what negativity, anger, grudges, sadness, etc.? What do I need to let go of to be able to move forward? And how do I do it? How do I do it practically? What do I need to do to transform? Because to reach that goal, we're gonna have to change in certain ways. To affect the big changes, we got to change in small ways. So I think that's actually what today and tomorrow is really about with Moon and Virgo, is to look at, okay, what do I have to do in my routines to be able to stay focused on my growth and transformation? What little things are going to add up to make those big seismic shifts? And it's good to have faith with this. It's good to recognize, well, with anything, but especially with this, because Uranus can happen very suddenly, and these energies are fixed, so it does take a little. This is a funny energy, Uranus and Taurus, especially opposite the Scorpio, because it's about huge shifts, but they can happen slowly but surely. Okay, earthquake. It's like, whoa, that way, fuck. And not necessarily a bad earthquake. It can be an earthquake in the sense of, okay, we're shaking down the faulty building that we had built out of fear or whatnot, but whatever it might be built out of. But it's definitely, the potential is a little bit huge, a little bit, and even the little bits can actually be quite big strides. But it's those quantum leaps that are possible during really the next 7 to 8 years, and during any time, but especially with this particular transit. And over this next month, man, we're going to be experiencing it a lot. So it's good to ask ourselves, in the short term, how do we wish to change, and how is that serving our long-term change? Peace. As always, I'm doing readings. Feel free to get in contact with me, either through, well, you know the ways. All right, peace.